All right, so I'm kind of just going to run through a classic set on some mannequin eyes. I'm going to be using lengths 10, 12, and 15. So I'm going to kind of try to do like a wispy look. So we'll see. We're using all enticing products, of course. So first you want to brush out your lashes. The mannequin eyes, they're a little weird sometimes, the lashes are, so you're gonna have to kind of brush them, or if as you can see on this right side is kind of bent up, so you can still lash it, just won't kind of look exactly perfect like it would on a natural lash. So I'm gonna kind of go in and do a couple 15s on each eye just to kind of lay my bones, I like to call it. You can also map it out. Of course, I will teach you how to map at your class, but just for demonstration purposes, this is how I lash in my real life as well. So this is me putting in some 15s on the other eye. Sorry, my little fingers are in the way. I didn't realize until after I was finished recording. So I apologize for that too. But it is a bunch of them. You can see where I'm attaching at the base. You want to attach the natural lash. Oh, goodness. You want to attach the lash extension as close as you can to the base of the natural lash without gluing it to her eyelid. So you should see little space in between her eyelid and the lash extension. Sometimes when I'm lashing, I like to go ahead and knock out my inner and outer quarters. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Oh my God, my whole hand is in the way right here. I'm sorry. You can see me holding open the isolation. I'm kind of trying to emphasize on it so I can show you how important it is to isolate each lash alone. You want to hold it open before you apply the lash extension and after for a good amount of time, just to make sure that the glue has dried onto the natural lash. And when you let go, if the other natural lashes fall onto your newly placed lash extension, it will not glue them all together because the glue has dried up already. And even with the glue that I'm using Enticing Ultra Bond adhesive. It dries in about 3 seconds. I'm sorry, 0.3 seconds. So you want to get that natural lash on there as quick as possible and hold your isolation. You can tell when like someone doesn't have good isolation in their lashes. The client will be complaining that they hurt, or it'll just look very sloppy and all on top of each other. Or you can even see like the lash extensions glued all at the base when you don't have good isolation as well. Even down to you are going to have bad retention. So make sure you are taking your time to isolate. I see I didn't right there, but that little lash was hanging on the side. I had enough room, so don't pay that no mind. Okay, so I'm going to show my progress so far. Now I got a little closer up. I was hoping my fingers wasn't going to be in the way as much, but they still kind of were, as you'll see at the wow. So again, I'm sorry about that. But you can see a little easier how I am attaching the lash extension to the natural lash. And that's kind of what I wanted to emphasize, as well as the isolation, of course. Now we adding some more 15s in. Let's make it a little bit more wispier. We'll isolate, place, hold it, and let it go. Again, isolate, place, hold it, and let go. Don't mind me messing with that. I think it was stuck to the back, so I'm sorry. You want to continuously jump from eye to eye to give your um lashes time to dry for one, and two, when you're doing an actual client, it helps you to keep the eyes symmetrical. And also, in case of an emergency or something comes up to where they need to leave, they will at least have the same amount of lashes on each eye. This hand is killing me. Okay, you see how as the lash extensions are filling up most of the natural lashes, you can really see the space in between the lash extension and the lid. This is very important because you do not want to glue the lash extensions to their eyelid. It is just a mess. You will have so many problems, allergic reactions. I mean, the list goes on. And I mean, at the end of the day, it hurts. So just be very careful about it. Make sure that you can see the space in between the natural lash and the lid. And we are all done. Here is the final look. I haven't done classic lashes in so long, so I am proud of myself. Look at those little wispy things. But stay tuned for the volume.